What you do before you apply that really sets you up for success. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mamta Shastri, not Banerjee. This is my first video ever, so if you're watching this, hi, thank you. Please leave a like and subscribe so that I stay consistent and get over my debilitating fear of rejection. So you're probably here for the title, How to Apply to UK Universities as an Indian CBSE, ISC or State Board student and actually get accepted. Listen, I went to a CBSE school, right? And I watched all my IB and IGCSE friends get high quality college counseling in school. And they never had to worry about figuring things out alone for their higher education abroad because... But I currently hold offers from these UK universities and I did it as a CBSE student without an agent and without my school's help. So I thought I'd sit down and make this video and help you get into your dream universities. First things first, what's UCAS? UCAS stands for Universities and Colleges Admission Service and it's UK's centralized admission system. So unlike in India where you have to make multiple applications for each of the universities you want to apply to, in the UK it's all centralized. So you make one application and that gets sent out to your selected university. Just to break it down for you, this is how UCAS works. So you make an account on the UCAS website and then you select up to 5 UK universities that you want to apply to. These are your choices. Then you fill in your application, pay an application fee, and once that application fee is paid, UCAS sends your application to your selected 5 universities and even tracks their responses all on the same website. Next, let's talk about UCAS deadlines because there's no point having a banging application if they never receive it, right? These deadlines are all during your last year of schooling, which is your 12th grade. If you want to pursue a course in performing arts, then your deadline is 1st October. If you want to pursue a course at Oxbridge, which is Oxford or Cambridge, or any medicine, dentistry or veterinary medicine courses, your deadline is 15th October. Other undergraduate courses, the deadline is 25th January. Don't worry if you've missed the 12th Jan deadline in 12th grade. Your results must be out now for 2023, so you can still apply through UCAS through this thing called clearing. Clearing runs from 5th July to 18th October, and you're basically applying for all the vacant spots that didn't get filled during the first round of application. Filling in the actual UCAS application won't take you more than 15 minutes, but it's what you do before you apply that really sets you up for success. Shortlist 10 to 15 universities using rankings, personal preference, who's the best in your field, things like that, and make sure to use those universities' official websites to research on their fee structure, course structure, and entry requirements. Do not, please, for the love of God, do not rely on YouTube videos or like online articles. Most of them have really outdated information and the best source is the university's website. Once you're done reading up on your 15 universities, try to shortlist 5. The main goal with shortlisting these 5 universities is for their entry requirements to match your grades. Just to be on the safer side, you could do what I did. I chose one university whose entry requirements were below my grades. I chose 2 which were about exactly the same and 2 that were a little bit higher. CBSE, ICSE and state students, research is super important for us because these universities on their websites usually have entry requirements in A-level terms. So it's up to us to explore their websites and collect all the information that is relevant to our entry and our application. Apart from reading up on course structure, fee structure and your entry requirements in order to shortlist 5 universities, also make a note of any additional tests that you might have to take. For example, for law, a couple of my universities required that I take an additional test called the LNAT. So I had to book that in Bangalore and go sit it. So make a note of any additional tests that you might have to take in order for you to apply. Now, coming to the actual application, you need to do 2 more things apart from research before you can get started. First, get predicted grades. Now, you might have noticed that all of the UCAS deadlines fall before your board exam. So that means you don't have your 12th mark sheet yet. So on what basis are these universities letting you in? UCAS won't ask for your 9th, 10th or 11th mark sheets, but what they will do instead is ask you for your predicted grades. Predicted grades are what teachers predict that you will be able to score in boards based on your past academic performance in that academic year. It's a document that the school provides for you with their letterhead and a stamp of approval or the principal's signature. Some CBSE, ICSE and state schools are used to giving out predicted grades to students because maybe students from their past batches have gone abroad. But if your teachers and your school has no idea what predicted grades are, please don't worry. All you have to do is show them the UCAS webpage on predicted grades and convince them to prepare this one document for you, because at the end of the day, it's the basis of your application. The second thing you'll have to do is find teachers who are willing to write letters of recommendation for you. You don't have to attach their letters of recommendation with your application. All you have to do is provide your teacher's contact information to UCAS, and UCAS will take it from there. They'll email them and collect the letters of recommendation. The UCAS application is divided into 3 parts, the first of which is called Profile. Under Profile, you fill in these sub-forms with basic information about yourself and your passport details. Next is Experience. Under Experience, you upload any paid employment that you might have undertaken, and you also fill in your 10th and 12th predicted marks. You don't have to upload any mark sheets, but you do have to log them in manually. Next is your personal statement and references. Under References, you only have to provide the contact details of the teachers that you plan on getting letters of recommendation from. Personal statement is the core of your application. It's an essay about why you want to pursue the course, why in the UK, and why you. Please make sure you're not plagiarizing your personal statement from anyone else's or from the internet, because UCAS does have a software to detect that, as you can see here. Once you're done filling all the sections of the application, UCAS will prompt you to pay an application fee of £27 if I'm not wrong. After you pay and click submit, it shows you that you've submitted your application successfully. This means that UCAS is in the process of sending out your application to your choices, your 5 select universities. Some unis can take up to 2 weeks and some can even take up to 3 months to respond to you. So don't freak out like I did. UCAS will update you every single time there's any change made to your application through your email. Whether it be a rejection or an acceptance, UCAS will send you an email notification reminding you to check your profile. That concludes today's video. I really hope you found it helpful. Please like and subscribe so that I can keep making videos like this, and share this video with any incoming 11th or 12th graders or anyone you know who wants to go abroad and pursue their higher education in the UK. Bye! Bye!
कैसे बातें करते हैं? Oh, hello, Mrs. Sprightly.
Oh, hello, sugar.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, with a drop of lemon in it.
Oh, and something to go with it?
Some cookies, please.
Cookies!
Ah, lovely.